our dreams that intertwine. And in the gaze of the stranger, we find pieces of ourselves. Beautiful life, how beautiful you are. Moving into threads of hope and stars. Every day is a gift, every day is a gift. To paint with love and laughter. Sometimes we stumble over thorns, but they are the ones who teach us to value flowers. And when the rain falls, washing away all our sorrows, we learn that the rainbow always comes later. Beautiful life, how beautiful you are. Moving into threads of hope and stars. Every day is a gift, every day is a gift. To paint with love and laughter. And when twilight paints the sky pink, we thank you for the memories, for the hearts, for the journey that shapes and transforms us. Beautiful life, you are the song that never says goodbye. Beautiful life, how beautiful you are. Moving into threads of hope and stars. Every day is a gift, every day is a gift. To paint with love and laughter.
Harvesting cotton. You can see the cotton going into the basket, and that's also a camera view behind me. This right here is actually not our cotton. We are just custom harvesting some cotton for a neighbor of ours. Our cotton is not quite ready. We might start on our cotton maybe by the end of the week, but for now we'll custom harvest some cotton until ours is ready. And the issue with very skimpy cotton, you sometimes get a big stem of cotton stalks stuck in your header. When you have a big root like that, that really gets stuck in there. Another big one, that tends to happen quite often. But then we're good, and then back up and rolling again. Average weight in one round bale is about 4,500 pounds. This last one, however, was about 4,500 pounds. Yeah, this is where I was talking about where it wasn't the greatest. The big spot over here, can't really tell on camera, but it's a big empty spot where there was like no cotton there. I just put a new roll in, so we're good for 24 more round bales. And the last little bit before we move to a new field. Moving.
Hi Big Tractor Power fans, this video comes to you from an organic triticale field located in central New York. The crop is being harvested to send to a malt house for brewing. The combine at work in the field is a Class 5 271 engine horsepower John Deere S550 equipped with a 250 bushel grain bin. It's cutting the grain with a 25-foot wide John Deere 625 grain head. In this presentation, I would like to share with you the combine's production history, specifications, and original list price. But first, let's head up to the field so that you can see and hear all this harvesting action. Rotary combines. This S-Series designation would go on to set a standard of harvesting for the company for well over a decade. The series initially included Class 5 to Class 9 combines. The lineup was comprised of the S550, S660, S670, S680, and S690, which topped out at 543 engine horsepower. The S550 was manufactured at John Deere's Harvester Works in East Moline, Illinois for model year 2012 and 2013. It's a Class 5 machine based on its horsepower. The S550 is powered by a 6.8 liter 414 cubic inch John Deere engine rated at 271 engine horsepower. 550 came standard from the factory with an 18.5 foot long unloading auger. It could be upgraded to a 21.5 foot unloading auger for an additional $1,671. The S600 combines were available for model year 2012 and 2013 with unloading augers.
Alright guys, we had to pick out a little tree. Nice, putting some dirt onto it to help push it down. This is what we got today. Mark, give me a shovel. Right here, this orange line. We're gonna do all this by hand here, blacktop. Pretty small. So right now I'm just taking my shovel and I'm making a cut line so that way as soon as you take your skid loader bucket up to it, then it'll peel the grass right back. Nice and clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this back at the shop. Alright guys, I just got back here at the shop. We've been kind of just putting any extra material that we got, throwing it back here and kind of just keep building this up, because at some point we want this to be nice and flat so we can park more of our equipment over towards this side. So we kind of just keep pushing and pushing stuff, and we're gonna level it out really nice at one point, so that we're gonna just use all this stuff as fill. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this here. Alright, we just got it dumped out. I would say we'll probably have, I'd say one more load. We should be able to fit it all in the next load. That load right there was pretty light, honestly. So, we'll see you guys back at the job. Also, the only reason why I got this today is because we took our dump truck and went already to go get stone, so that way we can kind of keep moving. So that way our dump truck won't have to get this onto it, come back here, dump it, and then go get stone. So just makes everything a little bit faster. Great guys, we're laying it at least 3 or 4 inches thick. Looks really nice, edges look straight. We kind of tapered it down where it meets their turnaround pad up there and where they pull off towards the garage, so that way kind of a smooth transition rather than just having a cliff. They said they really don't use this turnaround much, so that's why we kept the edge, nice thick edge. Other than that, pretty straight shot, going good. I think he's got about one more dump left into him, so we'll send him back for another load. Coming out nice. Alright, we got the first load down. Everything looks really good. I'll roll it all in once everything gets here. Alright guys, you just got back. I'm gonna start laying the millings. nice. Got a nice tie in here with one of the driveways, so that way there ain't such a big hump when they drive over top. Once we roll it in, it'll kind of squish a lot of this down. But I got it. You want to go help them? Alright guys, we just got this side wrapped up. Looks really nice. We'll start working on this side. Alright guys, we're gonna go back for another little piece to finish off what we got here. We'll probably get, I'd say probably about to here. Not a big deal. Just a couple more tons. Looks really good though. While he's gone, I'll probably start rolling it all. They're filling in that little pie. No, we're gonna do the rest out there by hand. He's taking the paver to go get it loaded up. Turned out really nice. I'm gonna plate tamp both edges first, so that way when I roll the edges, the roller doesn't push it out so much. The plate tamp will at least compact it a little bit. Side vibratory it all first, and then
at least getting it back to where they can use it again. You can see that section right there needs to be repaired too. They want us to come back and fix that piece too, and then they want us to fix all the stairs. So there's a lot to do here to get it pretty decent. So we're going one bag at a time, one little bag of set control in each bag. Darren and Luke are doing the mixing to speed that up, and then I'm leveling it out with my mag and just getting it magged as best I can. I want to match into both those sides really good, because you can see I got my hand trowel over there to the left. I'm hand troweling this really soon after I get it mag floated, because it is setting up pretty fast. So you want to get a nice smooth finish on it as quick as you can. You just don't want to leave it and just keep going and going. And as you saw, we got quite a bit to do to repair here, so I'm going to mag this out and then give it just a minute and then go right back over it with a hand trowel. And then once you get it hand troweled nice and smooth, then you can give it a few more minutes and before you hand trowel it again. Luckily, we're not right out in the direct sun here, and we're not doing this in the heat of the summer. You know, that would have made a big difference on set time. So you can see we got sweatshirts on, so it was a little bit cool here when we're doing it. But I'm going right back over it with my hand trowel, getting it nice and smooth. When we put it in, you can see it's pretty workable. When you put it in, it's a good workable mix. And it's pretty creamy too. It's got some good paste to it when you go over it with the mag a few times. We also used, you can see we got the brown, the mortar mix, we got the blue bag, the Cemental. The blue bag doesn't have any aggregate in it. The brown bag has like a sand type of aggregate in it, so it doesn't have rocks in it, but it's kind of a little sandier than the blue bag. So depending on how thick your patch is, you know, you can use any of those. The thinner the patch, you go with a blue bag. So we're going to get those two spots finished off there. Luke's floating them out, and you can see I got my hand trowel right with me. I'm hand troweling right after he is. Luke's going to get that finished hand trowel. Then we're going to get an edge on that. We'll put a little edge on it and try to match into the rest of it. And then we're going to get this sealed up, and I'll show you what it looks like after we sealed it. But that's the basic process. You know, if you're going to use this rapid set mix, it doesn't matter. All these bags, the green one, the blue one, or the brown one, they all set really fast. So If you're doing something yourself, then you got to do it in small sections. If you can get somebody to help, you know, to at least do the mixing for you, then that's what you want to do. So again, if you remember, this is what it looked like before we started. It had a lot of busted pieces. Looks like when we got done. Well, it looks like a brand new piece of concrete. We resurfaced this, we sealed it up with a concrete waterproofing paint, and I'll show you what that is at the end of the video here. I'll have a video pop up to show you the type of paint we used and what we use it on concrete patios too. But that's what the repair ended up looking like, and eventually we'll go over this whole thing with that, and you won't even be able to really tell it's in this bad a shape. But thanks for watching, guys. Come on back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit subscribe, hit the like button if you like, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey guys, Mike here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we repair some concrete using Rapid Set's concrete mix. So we got this entryway kind of wheelchair ramp we're doing. Now, the whole project here really needs to be resurfaced, but these people only wanted me to do the worst parts here first, and then next year we're going to do the rest of it. So we had the top part, which was that entryway, then the beginning of this wheelchair ramp right here. There was a couple spots that really need some repair bad before they can start using it again. So what we're going to do is we're going to saw some straight lines here, so when we go to repair the concrete, we'll have a nice straight. Hey guys, I just want to pause for a second and say, if you want to learn how to pour and finish concrete like we do, also do concrete repairs like this video is being brought to you by the Concrete Underground. So you can check it out. The link is in the description below. Line to match back into, and we're getting back into the good part of the concrete too, so we want to get rid of all that broken, deteriorated, kind of rotten concrete. Now someone else has already tried to patch some of this in the past. It wasn't us. I don't know who did it, but they used some type of patch material that didn't last very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to break out all that stuff, and then, like I said, get back into the good concrete, at least the solid concrete, and then use the green bag there from Rapid Set, the fast setting concrete mix to fix all this. And you know, make sure you stay to the end, because we're going to put a waterproof seal on it too. It's going to make it look like brand new. You guys aren't going to believe what this looks like when we're all done. First of all, you want to get into the good stuff, so you want to remove all that bad concrete, anything that's rotten, and then when you try to match back into something like we are here, you know, it's much easier to match back into a nice straight saw cut line. So instead of trying to feather it in to a jagged type of broken concrete, the straighter the lines the better. So that's what we did here. We cut those lines out. We got it all cleaned out, and now what we're doing is there's the green bag from Rapid Set. This is their concrete mix. So this has a small aggregate in it, about a 3/8 pea stone aggregate. This stuff sets really fast, and what I'm doing right now is I'm using the set control. So this powder we're putting in here, Rapid Set sells this too. it slows the set time down just a little bit, so it gives you a little bit more working time. You know, one of these bags, we're going to mix 2 on this first batch, but when you mix one of these bags, you only have a couple minutes to work with it and get it down before it sets up enough so it's really not workable. And the set control bag gives you probably double the working time, so you know, you might go from 2, 3, 4 minutes to 5, 6, 7, or 8 minutes in working time before it sets up so much that you just can't work with it anymore. So we started out using this blue bin, but we ended up cracking it, so we had to go down to just 5-gallon buckets. Instead of mixing 2 bags at a time, we're going to just finish by mixing 1 bag at a time. Now we got down to some solid concrete, so we got the repairs are anywhere from 1.5 inches to about 3 inches thick. And we did drill and pin in some Tapcon screws here and there, but we're pretty much just repairing back with the concrete mix here. This, you know, this concrete entry, the patio, the stairs, the ramp, it's all well over 30 some odd years old. It could probably use just a demo and a redo, but they didn't want to spend that kind of money. And they do use this place a lot. It's like an Elks Lodge, so they couldn't use that wheelchair ramp with the concrete broken like that.